Hi guys, I'm back with my new video. And how are you all? I'm fine. And what about you all? I'm sure that you all are too fine as me. So today we will learn how to track a Toby position or a sprite position using variables. And I'm just directly coming to the point. We will talk later after the video, after the topic. Okay, so today I have prepared one presentation for the variables. What are variables? I think that you don't know. If you know, then also you can listen. It would be very full helpful. So let's come to our topic, that is variables. Okay, variables. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Variables, the multitaskers. Let's talk variables. But before, what? Let's have a look at why we need a variable. Why do we need variables? You have thrown a party in which the menu consists, okay, in which the menu consists of your famous soup and noodles. As your guests release the soup, you go to the kitchen to ready the noodles. Thus, you suddenly realize that you don't have enough clean bowls to serve the noodles, to grab the dirty ones and clean them quickly. You use the bowls previously used to serve the soup to serve the noodles too. They saved. Okay. So I think you didn't understand, right? But you will understand in my next slide definitely. Why? What are variables? The bowls at the party were used for serving different things. Same thing is in computer programming terms. They are what are known as variables. A variable is something that can take or store different values as the program is executed, just as the same as bowl is used to store different things. A variable is used to store different values such as numbers or words. I think you definitely understood now what are variables. Now, in my language, if I would be talking about, then variable is something which save, which saves our data or which stores our data, same as a bowl. Okay, I think now you understand what are variables. Let's come to PictoBlocks, and our today's activity is how to track a location or a position of a quirky, I'm saying sorry, of a sprite in the PictoBlocks. Okay, so let's see where do we get a variable in a PictoBlocks. So when you will go to palette 1 and palette, you will see a variables. Now this type of thing will appear. Now let's see how to make a variable, the new variable name. So for that activity, we need two variables, that is x and y in the capital letter. X I have made it and y I'm making. Done. Now if you don't want to show here, you can just cut it. But now we want to show it. Now for making it more attractive, what you can do, you can go to the backdrop and you can choose any. I am choosing XY grid. This. Okay, XY grid. Now let's give a script to that to perform that. Now first of all, we have to take when the flag is clicked or a head block. Okay, now from the variables you have to do this two times. Set this one. Now in one you will choose x and in one you will choose y, and both would be at the 0 only. Now next thing would be from the motion palette, you have to go to XY, but this should be in forever option, under the forever option from the control palette. Now in this form, when you will go to variables, you can easily pick up this. In X you will keep X, and in Y you will keep Y. Now from the events palette, choose this option. When the space key is here, now up arrow you will do, and from the variables you can choose this, change my variable to 1. Now in my variable, in the upper arrow, okay, first let's make duplicate of this, SI hमें 3 times we have to make a duplicate of that same thing. Okay, now in up arrow, all are up arrows, so you have to change that, like down arrow, right arrow, and the left arrow. Now in right and left you have to write X and Y in the left, X. Now in the down and up arrow you will do Y. And now in the up arrow you will write 10. In the down arrow you will write -10. In the right arrow you will write 10. And in the left arrow you will write -10. Okay, now let's run a script and see that it is working or not. Now I'm pressing here up arrow, so you can see it is changing its position, right? Now down arrow, now left arrow, up arrow, right arrow, down arrow, now left arrow. Okay, so these are some of the ways. Now you can see here now that it is detecting, right? So I'm sure that you like this video. For getting more videos like this, you have to subscribe to my channel, like, share and subscribe my channel. And I want to just tell you one more thing, that this was obviously for the beginners, and I have also kept as I said that I'm doing line wise in my each video, so I will just give a links of my previous videos in the description box. You can check from there if you're learning PictoBlox first time. Okay, now what you will get in that description link, you will get introduction to PictoBlox. In that we have explained that what is PictoBlox and what is programming, introduction to PictoBlox, all about it is what are variables, what are palette, what are block. Means it is the starting, that is the starting video. You will see the video in a presentation form I have given, but don't worry, I'm showing in a parts of PictoBlox 2 in that with the help of recording. Okay, now second video I have done how to move a Toby, it is one activity. Third video is how to make a shape square. Then after that video is how to make a square. Now after that I have given a recap in a deep of all 3 activities, that is how to move a Toby, how to make a shape that is triangle and square. So I have given that with stepwise written in that video only. So I'm sure that you like that all, and it would be helpful for you also, that you can also learn a PictoBlox or a coding. So please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.